A woman with a special genetic makeup allows her to give birth to a unique child, a hybrid between a cursed spirit and a human. This induces fear and disgust amongst the woman's family, who ostracize her. Forced to run from her home, she seeks solace in a temple run by jujutsu sorcerers. But little did she know that her luck had already run out. Because even though she thought she had reached safety, she was unfortunately found by the most evil sorcerer in jujutsu history, a stain on the prestigious three big clans. Noritoshi Kamo. Kamo undertook cruel experiments on the woman in order to create a perfect hybrid, forcing her to undergo multiple terminated pregnancies, creating 9 death-painting cursed wombs. These fetuses had 3 parents, the woman, a cursed spirit, and Kamo's mixed DNA for their birth. Of these death paintings, 1, 2, and 3 were worthy of being called special grade curse objects, and thanks to cursed spirit Mahito and Kenjaku's sinister plan freeing them, they reincarnated into human bodies after being sealed for 150 years, and they were named Choso, Iso, and Keshizu. So what was the cost of this revival? 3 innocent human sacrifices. The brothers had no memory of their mother, nor did they harbor any hatred towards humans or sorcerers in general, because for the 150 years they were sealed, the only thing they knew was each other's faint presence, despite the fact that they were in a limbo of life and death. This phenomena explains why these brothers had an extremely tight-knit connection with each other after being reincarnated. Choso's curse technique allows him to sense the presence and any death flags of his brothers, which is the perfect representation of the bond these brothers shared. However, after reincarnating, the brothers had 2 paths they could take in life, living as humans or living as cursed spirits. Now, even though the cursed brothers didn't hate humans or sorcerers, they chose to live as cursed spirits by joining Mahito's cause, thereby choosing an existence of death and violence. Iso and Keshizu both brutally died at the hands of Yuji Itadori and Nobara, having barely lived even as curses. But it was Choso who had to bear the burden of these deaths, losing 2 people who meant everything to him. In the blink of an eye, they were gone, all because a random kid thought it was righteous to do so. Beyond the love for his brothers, Choso had no other values to guide him. In fact, he had never developed a moral compass, being sealed ever since his birth. The only purpose in Choso's life was to protect the bond he had with his brothers as the eldest. And even then, he failed to do so, which is why, in his anger, he decided that he would kill Yuji Itadori to enact vengeance. It was only right that Yuji should go through the same fate. Thus, he mindlessly jumped into any scheme that would bring him closer to killing him, and he got the chance to go up against Yuji Itadori. And man, this was a true bloody fight. No, I mean it, literally, cause Choso escorted my boy Yuji Itadori almost to the gates of death with his blood manipulation curse technique. My boy lost that shit. The armor didn't activate. Oh wait, it did later on. However, with the power of plot armor and memory manipulation, Yuji Itadori was saved from death. This is because Choso has a really weird flashback in which he sees himself and Yuji with his already deceased brothers happily out on a picnic. More precisely, a memory of an event that never happened was born inside of Choso's mind. What's even more is that in this memory, Yuji Itadori goes ahead and calls Choso, I'm gonna say it, only son.
I'm gonna play it right now, aren't I?
Flamingo.
I'm gonna play it like some kind of chump.
Understandably, all this information overload totally messes up Choso's sense of right and wrong. He goes into a severe existential I can't say, I'm having one right now myself because I can't pronounce this word.
エキシステンシャルクライシス
So right from the moment they were given a chance at life, Choso had fiercely chosen an easy path that would serve them the best. And that was to live as curses, rather than choosing the human life like Yuji Itadori. Choso's confrontation with the reality of his choices was not easy on him. In a frustrating way, he had worked in the favor of his cruel father, because even though he did not have a choice in being born, he did get one when he got a chance at life. So, the way anybody in the Jujutsu world lives is crucial, and Choso and his brothers took the wrong path. However, since this choice was rooted in love, Choso got another chance at living thanks to Yuji Itadori. Ever since he came to know about his relationship with his younger brother Yuji, he took on the role of a dutiful elder brother once again. After losing it all and facing rock bottom, he had another purpose in life, which was Yuji. But the truth is, Yuji needs someone like Choso right now, because only them two alone can understand the weight that they are carrying together. Now, to enjoy more peak fiction, why not watch the video on your screen right now regarding Boruto's time skip? It has finally started.